Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is your coach, Uncle Renz, and today we're going to talk about the 4 things that keep most network marketers from becoming successful. As a matter of fact, most will lose money, or they will never make enough money to leave their job or to have a lifestyle. I guarantee you that by the end of this video, that you will have the tools that are needed in order to overcome the 4 challenges that keeps people from being successful. Now, I know that you were told that these things are black and white, that these things are just easy to do, that you can just do these few things and you will be successful. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not as black and white as you would believe it to be, but that it is filled with color and vibrancy. Now, in my past, I've been a network marketer 2 times. And in my first incarnation, I didn't know much about marketing. I had businesses previous to that, and I simply opened it up and people showed up. This was the first time, other than being a sales manager, that I actually had to understand marketing. And the fact of the matter is, I didn't overcome these 4 challenges. If it wasn't for just my ability to be a great salesperson, then I would not have made the $500 a month that I was making. So that, my friends, is why the first of the 4, the number 4 reason, is that you have to become a marketer. You have to understand the world of marketing, especially the world of marketing that we live in today. You have to be able to go beyond your family members and go into the entire world. Now, we're in a different time frame than when I first did a network marketing company, because when I first did it, you really had paper, you had flyers, you had to go out with business cards, you had to physically go out and meet everyone. But we live in a world today where we have so much connectivity without ever having to be in the physical presence of the person. You can extend your reach much further today than you had the ability to do so before. Now, at that time, I was also a personal trainer. I had just came out of the IT field and I was a personal trainer. And in that realm, I had a lot of contact with a lot of people. So it allowed me to communicate with them directly, because marketing is about communicating, how you communicate, what methods you use to communicate, and how that information is received. That is what marketing is at its core. But then there are deeper levels of how do you create the right content, and for what platforms is that content created for, and then how to utilize it in a way. What is the algorithm that's going on now so you can utilize it in a way that you effectively are taking advantage of the current, and I say current because it always changes, algorithm. Now, at this point, I would also like to say that you have to work on your elevator pitch. Now, most people know that when they go to a network marketing, they're in there and they're learning, and their leadership is telling them about the elevator pitch. But your elevator pitch is the last items of your sale. It's the last thing that you should be spending the most time working on. There are other core competencies when it comes to making a sale that you have to focus on. And in order to do that, you have to get in an environment where you can learn how to truly market and truly sell, because it's all about the sale. So the number 4 reason that you're not a true marketer, you haven't learned marketing, is because you don't know how to market and you don't know how to sell effectively to get the person to buy. Because ultimately that's the goal, to get them to buy. And we have to understand that that small core competency is what is needed. Trust me, it's what is needed. Which leads me to the number 3 reason why most network marketers and MLM providers will fail, and that is patience. Patience. I am the owner of Uncle Renz Popcorn as well as One Act Consulting. It has taken me 5 years to build my company up to the way it is as far as Uncle Renz Popcorn. This is not something that I jumped into expecting to get millions of dollars out in the first year or 2 years or 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. If you got involved in a network marketing company and your mindset was that I must have money now, I gotta have money now, then you have done the wrong thing. You've done a disservice to yourself and anyone else who comes in within your organization. You're not going to perform well because you have an urgency based on lack. You have to realize that in a network marketing company, the majority of your first initial money is going to come from your bonuses, your quick start bonus, whatever it is called. But that's where your money will initially come from. You have to have patience to grow residual income. You have to have 5-year, 6-year, 7-year, 10-year patience to grow residual income. I was speaking to one of my clients last night, and they described to me how the person who's above them, it took them 9 years before they could quit their job. But that they had laser-like focus for 9 years before they were able to quit their job and do their MLM full time. So if you don't have patience, if you're in one and then next year you're in another and then the next year you're in another, then you don't have the patience to be successful in this industry, and you should quit. You should go get a job. You should go find something else to do that guarantees you a paycheck, because sales and marketing is not for you, because it's a patient game. It's a long game. It's something that you have to continue to work on and churn and give it time to develop and build yourself up, build your reputation. You have to have the patience to be able to get the knowledge concerning your products and concerning your plan and how things work. If you cannot go and express what your company is, who your company is, and why a person should be involved in your company and why you yourself are involved in a company, you shouldn't be doing it. If I ask you product questions, service questions, you should be able to at least give me a basic understanding. If not, you should be quiet until you can, and then start to go out and try to involve other people into your program, into your service. So that was number 3, is patience. The number 2 reason why most people fail at network marketing and social media, and not social media, network marketing and MLM. I don't edit these out. If I make a mistake, we just keep going, because no one is perfect. Is that, and this is a big one, these top 2 are huge. Number 2, you're sold an illusion and you sell an illusion. This is not to knock the entire industry, but this is a knock on the aspect of the industry that sells people illusions. Now, it's different to sell people a dream. A dream is something that you can accomplish. An illusion is a fallacy. It doesn't exist. It's something that you can never obtain. What is the illusion? Well, one of the first illusions is that all you have to do is go and find 3 people, and then help those 3 people find 3 people, and then so on and so forth, and continue to develop it. It's not how it's going to work. It's not reality. In actuality, in all MLM companies, you have to find 3 people, and then out of the 3, maybe 1 will find another person, and then you have to go find 3 more, and then you have to go find 3 more, and then you have to go find 3 more. This is a game of constant recruiting. It is not a game of recruit 3, now you sit back as a manager and you just assist the other people to recruit theirs. No, this is a constant recruitment. I would imagine, and I guarantee that for most, just like when I was doing one of them, C.R.Y.S.T.A.L, that the first 3 people that came in under me never recruited anyone, and then it wasn't until the next 3 people that I got the first next level person. And then it wasn't until I recruited 3 more people that I started getting even more people in my downlines. You have to understand that in order to build it, you have to recruit more than 3 people. And I went out there and I spent the time. My store was being redeveloped. It was shut down for 6 months. So I took that 6 months to go out and join a network marketing company called C.R.Y.S.T.A.L. And then over that time frame of that 6 months, I earned enough money to get the car. So I know what I'm talking about. Now, after I got the car and I reopened my store, I no longer had the time to be able to give to it, which is the second illusion, that you can do this part-time and earn more than you make on your job. Unless you're making minimum wage on your job, it's highly unlikely that you're going to work part-time. There is a gentleman here in Atlanta. His name, Ernest Ross. Don't mind giving out his name and giving him some props. Ernest Ross, in 3 years, became a millionaire in C.R.Y.S.T.A.L. I watched his maturation, but he became a millionaire. But here's the thing about it. Ernest worked ViSalus 16 hours a day. Ernest is a millionaire in ViSalus, been one for a couple of years, and he still works 12 to 16 hours a day. Yes, he is able to take vacations. Yes, he is able to buy houses. Yes, he's able to do many things that he could not do 6 years ago. But he spent the time. If you buy into the illusion that you only have to spend a few hours a day in your MLM working on it, crafting it, working on your message, working on your ability to sell, working on getting your information out there, meeting with people, not the people in your organization, but meeting with people, whether online, on the phone, or in person, who you are recruiting. If you're not spending 12, 16 hours a day, you will not become successful. Now, you will have to gradually make up that time. So if you work an 8-hour job, when you get off your 8-hour job, you have to spend at least 4 to 6 more hours working on your craft, beating on your work, getting better at it, spending the time with the marketing, cultivating your videos, cultivating your blog, cultivating whatever methodology that you use that is within your ability to be able to grow. And grow what? Grow the third illusion. To grow your consultancy, to grow your salesmanship, to grow your affiliation. You see, you're sold the illusion that what you have is a business, and I know a lot of you are going to become upset with me with this one, but let's be realistic here. And I think that when you come to, when you work from a point of truth and reality, it helps you mentally. You see, you're told that it's your business. But let's say you're a Mary-Kay consultant, which I love the fact that Mary-Kay just says they are consultants, right? They are consultants who are able to function as a sales rep, but yet have the additional benefit of being able to make money off people who sign up below them as additional sales rep. I get that. And I get that, and I understand that. Now that's different. Normal sales company, you work for sales for Coca-Cola, you only make money based on what you sell. But when you are working for Mary-Kay as a consultant, you get to make money on those who come in underneath you. But at the end of the day, you're still a consultant. You're a sales rep. It's not your business, because you don't determine what line of products Mary-Kay is going to come out with. You do not get to determine if Mary-Kay decides they want to shut down tomorrow. If they decide they want to sell the company to someone else. If they decide that they want to give out shares or dividends, you make no decisions concerning that. That is what a business is. That is what a real business is. And one of the reasons why I did not continue with ViSalus is because I enjoy a business where I have full control over the business, where I can determine what products I'm going to sell, what the price points are going to be, when I can determine where I'm going to be located, if I'm going to have affiliates, if I'm going to wholesale it. I make all decisions concerning my business because I am a business owner. I'm not knocking you. What I'm saying is that if you recognize that you are an independent consultant, you are an independent salesperson, you are an affiliate of that MLM, if you get that into your subconscious, your psyche, it will enable you to actually function better, because now you have a true starting point. When you are told that you're a business and you're working and trying to function from a business, sure, you get some tax write-off. But when you are functioning in a way that is not truthful, it actually causes confusions between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, your left brain and your right brain. So to eliminate so what you should be looking for is to eliminate as many confusions as possible. Now let's go to the number one reason. The number one reason why most people will fail with a network marketing company, and that is leadership. That is your leadership. Too often I've seen leadership that only cares about the numbers. They only care about getting people in. They only care about you recruiting. They'll tell you right off the bat, hey, I want you to get in here, and then you need to call, make that list, and call those first people. And even the network marketing company itself, they have that in 30 days, if you get this number of people, then you get this extra bonus. They want you to just get people, get people, get people, get people. If you went to a company like Salesforce, if you went to a company like McKesson, and you became a sales rep there, you will sit down for the first month or so just learning your product knowledge, You will sit down and just first work on developing your presentation before you go out there and start selling. Because they care about you, the welfare of their people. See, if I was trying to make you successful in a network marketing company, then the first thing I'm going to do is question you on your product knowledge. Then I'm going to question you on your ability and understanding of sales. And then I want to see you practice it with me quite often before I say you're ready. Now, I'm not going to wait for you to be perfect, because no one is perfect, and you just need to be good. If you're good, you can go. When I was the manager at New Horizon, when I was the sales manager at New Horizon Computer Learning Center in Tampa and St. Pete, and this is in Florida, and Tampa and St. Petersburg, Florida, when I would get new sales reps, they would go through 2 weeks of just product knowledge. Then they would go, and during that 2 weeks of product knowledge, we went over the sales script over and over, breaking it down into the smallest detail and nuances as to how to overcome challenges, how to get past the gatekeeper, how to be solution oriented. We would go through all the processes in order to make sure that before they picked up that phone and start dialing, that they knew what they were doing. They would sit down with some of our senior account executives and listen to their phone calls. We recorded all calls, and so there were a bank of calls that they can just listen to that were a year old, 2 years old, 6 months old, and they can listen to these calls to really hone their skills in. Too many people in leadership are more concerned about the numbers because they are only concerned about getting their bonuses, because that's how they're living. When they wave that check in the air of $10,000, it's because of all the bonuses. It's the bonuses. Look at the breakdown. How much of that is actual residual? That's what you should be concerned about. Your leadership should be telling you how to make the money bonus-wise, but how to grow your residuals. Because if you're only focused on bonus, then that's all you're ever going to receive. And that leadership keeps doing the same thing over and over again, not teaching you how to be a salesperson, not teaching you how to be a marketer, not teaching you how to have time management, not teaching you how to have patience, not teaching you what is the truth of your starting point. They're not telling you this because they're selling you on the illusion of you getting rich quick, when no one gets rich quick. Even the person who plays the lottery in general have been playing the lottery for years before they won. In general, there are, of course, you can find the example. Everybody can find that one example. But when you look at the whole, the one example does not make the whole. So these are just my top 4 reasons why most MLM marketers fail. And I want you to be able to take this in. If you already taken this as an insult, then you've already failed. You're too emotional to be in sales. Because sales, you will get rejection, you will get people talking bad about you. This industry has many black eyes. So you have to overcome all the black eyes of this industry. And if you are too emotional that this video here insults you, that it causes you to be angered, then maybe this isn't for you, because there are many people who are going to insult you over the process of what you do. Many will tell you no. But you can minimize that. And that is the key, and that's what you want to do. You want to be able to minimize that. Now, I hope that this video has serviced you well, that now you have some tools that you can utilize to go forward. But if you require more tools, then every first Tuesday of the month, I conduct an online webinar called Crystal Clear Marketing. Now, in Crystal Clear Marketing, we go over the finer points of marketing, getting your message out, content creation, how to find your audience, but we also go through solution-oriented sales, the key points to being a great salesperson, being able to move people into the sale, being able to create that thirst for people to just want to hand you their money. Isn't that what you want? You want people coming and knocking on your door to hand you their money. That's what you desire. And if that be so, then please sign up. First Tuesday, you can sign up now. Go to the Coach Ren's Facebook page. There's a link in the description, and that will allow you to be able to participate in this webinar. It's every first Tuesday from 6:30 to 7:30. It's 1 hour. and you will be equipped with the tools to be able to make your dream a reality, to be able to drive the car that you desire, to be able to sit at home and work on your marketing and not have to work on someone else's clock, to be able to do and have the life that you started this network marketing company for, the one that got you involved. So if you're feeling dejected, if you're feeling like you're not moving fast enough, farther enough in your firm, in your network marketing company, you feel like you need that extra boost, your leadership is not necessarily providing you what you truly need in order to be successful, then I implore you to go over and click on the Coach Ren's Facebook page and join the next Crystal Clear Marketing webinar. Like I said, it's only $47. And if you can't invest in that, if you can't invest in yourself, then you've already failed again. If I was doing a top 5, then the 5th one would have been, you have to be willing to invest in yourself, in your learning, in order for you to become the marketer that you signed up to be. So I know that this has helped you. I know that you will see the value in it. And I look forward to you guys being at Crystal Clear Marketing on the first Tuesday of the month. So go ahead and sign up today because seats are limited. They are limited because I want to be able to engage the people who participate. So y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Remember, your greatness is non-negotiable and you got to free yourself to be yourself.